Hey, everybody. Good morning to you. How are you all doing today? I'm just glad that it's Friday. I've had a rough morning, but I'm so glad that I'm here with you guys today. Yay! We have 5 people watching, but before I talk to any of you guys, you know what I have to do? I'm going to go over to the YouTube side and I'm going to like myself. I'm going to share that we are live. Um, Even though 2 minutes ago I shared that we're gonna be streaming soon. Um, I've been shirking on scheduling my posts for the, streams, and so it's just been I just gotta do them in advance, and I forget. I even got a piece of paper that I can, mark off when I've done them, so that, I can work in advance, and, I just haven't done it. Oh, well. Um So I've got that shared over on the Twix verse. Let me check my Twix for Twitch, and we have 4 people watching over on Twitch. Thank you guys very much. Uh, Let me make sure that I thank you, Sci-Fi Mombi, for that. Just make sure, okay, that that's done. Everything is correct over here. Okay, I have got my stream here so that we can watch it. So we'll set that like that. So, okay. Now it's time to say good morning to everybody. Yay! We have Sci-Fi Mombi. Good morning to you. I hope that your day has started off better than mine. It's just been a little rough one here. And hello, Snortopoopas Cubertu. Hello, humans and other critters. And also to me, hello, hello. We have Corey Cochran. What up, all? It is positivity time. Woo! So I'm happy for that. And we have some hellos and hellos, and we have SiriBot over on the Twitch side helping me out, mod my streams, and we have Stream Elements over there telling everybody that I'm live, and we have good morning over from the Twitch side, and yes, it will. It's definitely gotten better now that I have you guys to talk to. Yay! And we have Deadman Walking Morning All. Good morning to you. And yes, I plan to have a great stream. So, yes, very good. Well, today is Friday, and this Friday is feeling like my Monday, but that's okay. That's okay. I got 2 more days until I pick up my oldest, and I'm very excited about that. And um, I'm going to ask Dad Man if he could do something for me quickly. If you could go and check the dryer and see if the clothes are dried, I would appreciate that. I meant to do that this morning and I forgot, but they could be drying for a little bit longer. Um, I'm cleaning the bed sheets for my oldest so that they'll have nice clean sheets when they come home. Exactly. I know she says, "I know how you feel. Mine has started off rough, but I'm gonna turn it around for a good TGIF." Absolutely, and a lot of it is just, um, changing your attitude. Wow, we have Dan the Derpy Gecko. Oh, I love it. Hello, everyone, and hello to you, and we have Kronos that's saying, "Hey, miss. Hey, Kronos." No Legos. No, this show is not about Legos. This show is about just being positive and having a good time and trying to start our day off right. And so that is what we're doing. So, yes, no Legos today. And we have Queen G, TGIF. Absolutely. I am glad it's Friday. But I'm retired. So I guess, in a sense, every day could be my Friday. And I do this show, you know, potentially 7 days a week, so I'm always doing something. But that's okay. It's Friday And yay! It is the weekend, so there is more stuff going on. And positivity, Snorter Pooper says, I'm positive I'm awake. Maybe. And we have some hellos, and we have Atwood. Hello, Atwood, saying, what's up, YouTube side? Uh, not much. We're doing a stream. That's what's up. And Dan the Derby Gecko says, but it's fun to step on Legos. No, it's not. No, it's not. We have some hellos, 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 and we have Sue B720. Good morning. Good morning to you. I hope your day is wonderful as well. And we have Atwood. What's up on the Twitch side? Thank you so much for going over on the Twitch side. That helps me so much, and I really, really appreciate it. We have Bay Bear. And we have Dan the Derpy Gecko saying, run a burr. And we have hype, 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 hype with the dancing Fall Guy guy. I'm sorry, it's going to be one of those days. I'm probably going to laugh at a lot of stuff that is probably not appropriate. We have a shooting banana gun multiple times, and there is a Twitch side. Yes, Kronos, I stream on both YouTube and Twitch. So if you'd like to go over there, um, feel free. Appreciate it. And Sci-Fi says hello to everybody. And we have hello backs. And Soda Poopa says, oops, I scared one off. Oh, I hope not. I hope not. He's a nice burr. He's a nice burr. So if you run off, come on back. Come on back. Well, we have 10 people starting at the very beginning of this show. You tried the Twitch and it didn't let you in? Some people have problems. I don't know. It's been so long since I signed up. I don't remember. I don't remember. But thank you for trying. And we have muscles, muscles, more muscles. Oh, I forgot. I'm doing a poll today. So this is our poll. Now it's about candy and it's kind of general. And I know not everybody eats these types of candy. So I kind of put what is candy what are you most likely to eat? If you would, what would you eat? And they're very kind of different and they're all based on how much if you're a confectioner or you've ever made certain types of candy, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. These are made with depending on how hot you make the sugar, and you can make different things. You can make caramels. Uh, Caramels, I think, is more a condensed milk, but it depends on. I put that one in here, but they're how you can manipulate different items with the temperature. So we have what are you most likely to eat? Taffy, peanut brittle, caramel, or divinity. Very eclectic mix of confectionaries there. So and if you're not a fan of sweets, that's okay. You don't have to vote or pick the one that you would most likely give somebody maybe. And let's see, what do we have here? We have laughter is good. Yes, laughter is very good. Um, I've read a study, and it said that uh, belly laughing is really good for you. That not only does it, help it release endorphins in your brain that can help with your mood, but it also physically laughing works muscles in your body that don't always get worked and things like that. So very, very good. Oh, so Killer Rabbit says peanut brittle. Very good. And we have emote central here. We have happy anniversary, a cat with shades, a waving little red guy, a seal, a robot, a polar bear, a duck, a dragon, and a clown holding a balloon. Very cool. And yes, Kronos laughter is good. And Killer Rabbit, hello, hello. Greetings, humans, and that polar bear rug. You guys, You guys have just got to have a truce. And Kronos is not a fan of sweets, but Queen G likes stale good and plenty. And Queen G, I don't I think you were earlier, but and I don't know if I think you've been on before. I'm not 100% sure because I'm on other other channels sometimes and I see people and I don't remember. But if this is your first time here, welcome, welcome. If it's not, welcome back. Yay! Uh, I like sour. Divinity is basically, it's like, sugar. It's sugar. It's, um, you heat the sugar up to a certain point, and you add probably you can add food coloring and a little flavoring, and then you that gets kind of, foamy, and you stick it on a thing, and you let it harden up, and you eat it. That's what divinity is. And Queen G likes Sour Patch Kids. And like I said, Killer Rabbit picked Peanut Brittle. And Kronos says, I have a belly. I don't know. Do you? Never know. There's so many different creatures here on YouTube. And I'm writing down Killer's Rabbit's choice so that I remember to put it in the poll, and I'll stick it up here on my monitor. I'm so glad I don't have a touch monitor. I'd be messing everything up. I stick stickers all over my monitor so I don't forget things. Um, no, they're not Starburst. And Killer, my favorite sweets is sour cherry gummies. I think a lot of people like sour. I might have to do a sour. I'm going to have to get a picture of Divinity and show it to you. Make sure I'm not killing our stream here. Okay, I'm going to move this over here so you can see it. Make sure I have nothing on here that's going to out me. Nope. So here we go. Let's go over to here. This is Divinity. Divinity, it's basically there. That's Divinity. It's basically sugar that you heat up to a point and you put stuff in. Uh Thanks, Cronus, for coming by. That's what Divinity looks like. And it's hard and you bite into it and it's just like melts in your mouth like pure sugar. That's what Divinity is. So, but I know I didn't describe it well because I didn't describe it well. It's just Divinity. It's hard to describe it. Oh, lemon drops are good. Why do you hate us all? Why do you hate us all? Because we don't like your candies? I'm sorry you hate us. Please come back. Don't hate us. Thank you. I'm glad that's better. I'm glad that was a better description. So, wow, 15 minutes into the show, we have 10 people still watching. Thank you very much. And let's see how our poll is doing. Our poll is, oh, wow, everything's gotten a vote. Peanut brittle is number one, divinity is number two, and caramel and taffy are number three. Wonderful. Wonderful. It would be very hard for me to pick. Um, I don't really like divinity. It's too sweet for me. I like peanut brittle and I love caramel. I love both of those. Those two are my favorites. Taffy, it depends on the taffy. But I do like taffy too. But peanut butter and caramel would probably be my most. Well, we have 8 votes, and peanut butter is still number one. Divinity and Taffy now are number 2, and Caramel is number 3. I watched the vote change in front of my eyes. Very good. And Peanut Butter actually has one more vote because of the Twitch side. I'm going to set this right here so whenever I look at the vote, I can see that and remember to add it to it. Um, um, and we have I keep oh, you keep forgetting about Twitch. Well, thank you for coming by. Appreciate it. And Dad Man, thank you also. So very good. Very good. Okay, now it is 16 minutes past the hour. It is 10:16 in my neck of the woods, which is the East Coast of the United States. I was saying that, and then I was reading this. And so I almost said this out loud. No votes for chocolate covered seal. We're not doing chocolate covered candies today. Today is um, sugar, really sugar um, candies. It's more the process than the candy. And Sci-Fi Mommy says my Achilles heel is sweet tart ropes right now. LOL. I've never had a sweet tart rope. I might have to go find one. I might have to go find one. So 17 minutes past the hour, and guess what time it is? It is time for birthdays. Happy birthday, happy sea brittle. Seal brittle. I said sea. Seal brittle. Seals can never get brittle. They don't get too cold because of all the blubber on them. I don't think you can ever have seal brittle. Well, today is birthday, so let's get going with our birthdays. It's 17 minutes past the hour. And our first birthday today is Ellen DeGeneres. She's a comedian who starred on the sitcom Ellen in the 90s, then went on to host the popular talk show, The Ellen DeGeneres Show. She has had roles in such films as Mr. Wrong, Ed TV, and The Love Letter. She voiced the character Dory in Finding Nemo and Finding Dory. I think she was great in that. I loved she was perfect for that. Her voice was perfect for Dory. Ellen DeGeneres, 66 years old today. And comment to the sea brittle, sort of Poopa says, mmm, blubber. Mmm. Atwood can make some polar bear brittle right now. No, no polar bear brittle. No, we like our polar bear. We like our polar bear. And now we're going to not mark off one of my uh, um, categories today that I've lost the paper for. Wrestling. We have a wrestler today, Sasha Banks. She's a professional wrestler who became the first ever WWE Women's Tag Team Championship champion alongside her partner Bayley. Prior to her victory, she was best known for her time in the WWE developmental territory NXT. Before joining NXT, she was a chaotic wrestling women's champion. She and Bianca Belair became the first black women to main event WrestleMania in 2021. She also played Koska Reeves in season 2 of The Mandalorian. In 2023, she joined New Japan Pro Wrestling under the name of Mercedes Monet. And that was like, whoa, Sasha! And Killer Rabbit is, humans. I mean, peanut brittle. Ooh, but then Agent Atwood says, but I'd rather make Killer Rabbit brittle. Ooh, ooh, I feel there's and Snortopoopas is like, that's more like it. Oh, goodness. The feud is never gonna end between Snortopoopas and Killer Rabbit. You guys just need to just be friends. Just be friends. You need to like each other and not on the dinner plate. And here's our sports person for today, Wayne there might be more, but with the first one, Wayne Gretzky. Oh, Sasha Banks, by the way, was 32 years old. Wayne Gretzky, 63 years old. I wasn't even to hockey back then, and I knew Wayne Gretzky. Four-time Stanley Cup champion during his time with the Edmonton Oilers. He tallied over 200 points in 4 separate seasons. At the time of his retirement in 1999, he held 61 NHL records, 40 regular season records, 15 playoff records, and 6 All-Star records. He won the Lady Byng Trophy 5 times, and at his retirement, he was immediately inducted into the Ice Hockey Hall of Fame. The NHL retired at number 99 league-wide. In 2000, he was inducted into the International Ice Hockey Federation Hall of Fame. And in 2012, he received the Order of Hockey in Canada. He is widely considered the greatest hockey player of all time, earning the nickname the Great One. Wayne Gretzky, 63 years old today. And we have Deej Odyssey here. Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. And Killer Rabbit says Wayne Duck. And we have Masters Maniac Mexico saying good morning. Did I miss you earlier, Masters? I always worry that I miss somebody when, but hello, good morning to you. We have a poll, and let's see how our poll is doing. We have 12 votes because we have one on the Twitch side, and Peanut Brittle is in the lead, Divinity is second, and Caramel and Taffy are third. Wow, very interesting, very interesting. I'm very curious to see how this poll um, concludes. We have a bunch of hellos, hellos. Oops, he says, wait. He says he has all these titles and a terrible hairdresser. Uh, money and honor do not always help. Hey, listen, this was a time when that hairstyle was popular. Yeah, this was long time ago. His hair doesn't look like that now. And we have a bunch of hellos in the chat. And so we are going to go to our next person here, which is Kirk Franklin. Kirk Franklin is 54 years old. He's a Grammy award winning gospel singer who has worked with choirs, including The Family and One Nation Crew. His first record deal offer was extended to him when he was 7 years old. He became the music director of the Mount Rose Baptist Church adult choir when he was 11 years old. His gospel choir, God's Property, excuse me, let me get my mouth situated. His gospel choir, God's Property, collaborated with Cheryl James of Salt and Pepper on the well received track Stomp, which was played on MTV. He has won 19 Grammy Awards, 22 Dove Awards, and he is one of the inaugural inductees into the Black Music and Entertainment Walk of Fame. Kirk Franklin, 54 years old. Um, and Outwit saying, "Come on, silly Wabbit, at least give me your foot so you can't hop. Rabbit's foot sounds yummy. It's also very lucky, I've heard, but not for the rabbit." Oh, good. I didn't miss you. You came in late, but you already voted. Very good. Thank you so much for that. Our next person in our Deej Let's start over. Deej Odyssey says, "Leave my foot alone." Kirk Franklin also made a cameo in Joyful Noise, had his own song too. Very good. Very good. Our next person is Louis Zapparini. He's 97 years old when he passed away. He's an American World War II veteran, an Olympic distance runner, and a Christian evangelist. He qualified for the United States in the 5,000-meter race for the 1936 Berlin Olympics. He finished 8th while setting a new lap record in the process. And during World War II, on a search and rescue mission, his plane experienced mechanical difficulties and crashed into the ocean. After drifting at the sea on a life raft for 47 days with two other crewmates, he landed on the Japanese Marshall Islands and was captured. He was taken to a total of 4 different POW camps in Japan, where he was tortured and beaten by Japanese military personnel because of his status as a famous Olympic runner. He was later taken to a new prison camp, and after much hardship, he was finally released. Following the war, he struggled to overcome his ordeal, and he was afflicted with PTSD. He later became a Christian evangelist with a strong belief in forgiveness. From 1952 onwards, he devoted himself to at risk youth. He is the subject of 3 biographical films: Unbroken and its sequel, Unbroken Path to Redemption, and Captured by Grace. Louis Zamperini died at 97 years old. Our next person is Eddie Van Halen. Uh, died. Oh, wait, let's go back to here. Zap Zapparini has his place. I'm so afraid I'm saying his name wrong. Zamperini has his place in German history. Very interesting to study. Yes, and and what was so it's just life. His life is very fascinating. I don't even want to go into it because I could be talking about it for an hour. But yes, very um, very interesting. And our next person is Eddie Van Halen. He died at 65 years old, an American musician. He was the guitarist, keyboardist, backing vocalist, and primary songwriter of the rock band Van Halen, which he founded with his brother Alex in 1972. He is widely regarded as one of the greatest guitar players in rock history and is well known for popularizing the tapping guitar technique, which allows rapid arpeggios to be played with two hands on the fretboard. Rolling Stone named Van Halen the fourth greatest guitarist of all time in its the 250 greatest guitarists of all time list in 2023. I have watched that tapping process technique on the guitar, and it doesn't look like they're playing. It is like, wow. And to hear it on an acoustic guitar, I follow this one person on, TikTok, and he's a guitarist. Oh my gosh. And, it's just amazing with the tapping technique, and he uses the, whole guitar to become a whole rhythm instrument, not just a string instrument, but it's a rhythm instrument. It is just fascinating, fascinating to listen to and to watch. I mean, I watch him and I'm like, I can't believe, one instrument and two hands are doing all that music and sound coming out. Um, at the same time. Just amazing. And Agent Atwood said, "Killer Rabbit, give me that foot." The fourth greatest, is that even a title? I'm sure Jimi Hendrix is number one. Um, I don't know who 2 and 3 are. I don't know if it's a title, but um, it's a distinction. It's a distinction. Yep. Our next person is Paul Newman. He is a larger-than-life actor who won an Academy Award for his role in The Color of Money. He's won 3 Golden Globe Awards, 1 Primetime Emmy Award, and 1 BAFTA Film Award. He's had a lot of film roles, including Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, HUD, Hemingway's Adventures of a Young Man. He also voiced the characters of Doc Henderson in the film Cars. Um, he's won several national championships as a driver in Sports Car Club of America road racing. He was a co-founder of Newman's Own, a food company from which he donated all post-tax profits and royalties to charity. Newman continued to found such charitable organizations such as Serious Fund Children's Network and the Safe Water Network. Paul Newman was 83 years old when he passed away. And Cool Hand Luke. Yep, that's one that's not on there. People can probably list Paul Newman movies that aren't on here. And yes, Jimi Hendrix will always be number 1. I mean, celebrated his birthday, and my thing is, could you just imagine if what he would have accomplished if he lived longer? But yeah, Jimi Hendrix. And yes, Cool Hand Luke, set in Florida. Our next person is Anita Baker, an American singer-songwriter. She is known for her soulful ballads. She started her career in the late 1970s with the funk band Chapter 8, and I said funk, F-U-N-K, for any of you who did not hear correctly. Baker released her first solo album, The Songstress, in 1983, and in 1986 she rose to fame following the release of her platinum-selling second album, Rapture, which included the Grammy-winning single Sweet Love. Has won 8 Grammy Awards and has 4 platinum albums, along with 2 gold albums. And she is 66 years old today. Let's see here. Did you know that Jimi Hendrix played his last concert before his death on a small northern German island in the Baltic Sea called the Fehmarn? And the snorter poop says, the lovely Frisian Islands. And Masters grew up with Paul Newman movies. My dad loved them, and I do too. Yes, we have some really big birthdays today, and we have some hello. Funk on, funk off, funk. I will have to that word and horror, Horror, I have the hardest time pronouncing where they don't sound bad. And we have a bunch of hellos and hellos. So, let's take that off. We don't need to keep that on there. And our next person is Bess Coleman or Bessie Coleman. She is the first African American female pilot and the first African American recipient of an international pilot's license. She received her pilot's license from the Fédération Aéronautique Internationale in France. She was popularly known as Queen Bess and Brave Bessie. She planned to start a school for African American flyers, and she died in a plane crash in 1926 at 34 years old. I know, I do my best. I do my best, but I am Southern and I do not, and I'm really working on my enunciation. Yes, I have to enunciate clearly. Bess Coleman. She had a quote that is attributed to her that said that she loved flying because there was no discrimination in the air. And, Snortopoopas was getting Fairmarn confused with Fuhrer. My bad. You're forgiven. Our next person is Gene Siskel. He died at 53 years old. He was a Chicago Tribune film critic, and he worked with Roger Ebert, co-hosting a TV show in which the two critiqued movies. And he said he's walked out of only 3 films in his career. The $1,000,000 Duck, which actually got, Dean Jones a Golden Globe or Golden Globe nomination, I can't remember which, Maniac, and Black Sheep. Gene Siskel passed away at 53 years old. Thumbs down, thumbs up, thumbs down. Yes, thumbs down. Soda like Siskel, but Ebert was a putz. I sometimes think both of them were usually if both of them didn't like it, I probably would like the movie. Douglas MacArthur, a decorated U.S. five-star Army general and commander best known for his exceptional leadership during World War II. He was appointed at the Second World War's end to the position of Supreme Commander for the Allied powers in Japan, and he used his position to help Japan rebuild its economy and institute a democratic political system. Passed away at 84 years old. And I know there's a lot more information about him, but like I say, I've got other people to talk about, and we're just doing the highlights. Okay, we will see you soon. See you soon. And Dugout Doug. Our next person is Maria von Trapp. She was the stepmother and matriarch of the renowned Trapp family singers, who inspired the musical The Sound of Music. She was a school teacher at a monastery preparing to become a nun, and then she taught one of the 7 children of George von Trapp. After his own wife died, he asked Maria to marry him. She wasn't sure what to do, and she went back to the monastery, and the head nun basically said, "It's God's will that you marry him." So she got married. After their singing was heard on the radio, they were invited to perform, and they became known after a popular festival performance. Truman fired MacArthur. Yep. The hills are alive. I wanted to tell you, I had to watch this movie every year. I worked at a TV station, and every freaking year we aired this movie, and I grew to hate it. I grew to hate this movie, and it's not a bad movie, and I don't know why I hate it, but I just don't enjoy watching it. I do have it on DVD, but, I don't know if I will ever watch it. Yes, he was a U-boat commander in the Austrian Austrian, not Australian, wrong country, Austrian Navy in World War One. And I love Rodgers and Hammerstein movies. Carousel, oh my gosh, I'm trying to think of them. Oh my gosh, all of a sudden they all Carousel's one, oh, what's the one, South Pacific? Oh gosh, what was there's one I can see with the cornice is high. Um, oh, what a beautiful morning. Oklahoma. Sorry, I had to get that song. You said Rodgers and Hammerstein, and I couldn't think of it. And The King and I. Oh my gosh, I love The King and I. Yes. The Sound of Music was too syrupy. The King and I, Oklahoma. Deja Odyssey wanted to see her spin off the mountain. Oh, the hills are as she falls off the mountain. Sorry. I'm so glad I got that picture of her spinning like a top off the mountain. Oh, Oklahoma. I don't remember the rest of the words. It's been so long. I'm gonna have to watch them again. I need to get a Rodgers and Hammerstein collection. They're hard to find, and I just cringe at having to pay something uh, full price for anything, and they don't come available a lot in thrift stores. Oh, I don't know if I put that one up there, but yeah, I annoy my kids. Uh, the corn is as high as an el no, 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 wait, that doesn't rhyme. You're correct, Snorterpoopus. And yes, yes, that was a good one. And now I've got that picture in my head. He's a and once in a while I come up with one, LOL. Oh. Well, before we go to the next person, it is 42 minutes past the hour, 10:42 in my neck of the woods, which is the East Coast of the United States, and let's check out our poll. We still have 12 votes in our poll, so it's still the same. Peanut brittle, caramel, peanut brittle first, divinity second, then caramel and taffy are in third. We have 10 people watching on the YouTube side with, let's see how many likes we have here. With 11 likes, yay! And on the Twitch side, we have 4 people watching. Thank you guys very much for that. Um, let's close this here real quick. Um, Dadman will be lurking today. That's okay. That's okay. There's a vid out there of the hill scene where she gets an arrow in the chest. Oh, goodness. I probably should have done Sound of Music memes today. I didn't think about that. What if you had to pick one, is there any that you would do? Any of them? If you were gonna die, if you didn't eat one, if the antidote to the poison you accidentally took is in one of those candies, which one would you eat? Which one would you want it to be in? Nope, you'd rather die? No, please eat one of the candies. Our next person is Scott Glenn, 84 years old, an American actor who appeared in the heroic films Backdraft and The Right Stuff. He had roles in Silence of the Lambs and The Bourne Ultimatum. Those brought him additional fame, and he also had roles in Nashville, Urban Cowboy, Silverado, The Hunt for Red October, Absolute Power, Training Day, Secretariat, the movie, the HBO series The Leftovers, and the Netflix series Daredevil and the Defenders. Wow, Scott Glenn, 84 years old today. And Bob Uecker, another sports person. He is a retired American professional baseball catcher. After retiring, he served as a play-by-play announcer for the Milwaukee Brewers radio broadcast since 1971. He became known for his self-deprecating wit. He was dubbed Mr. Baseball by Johnny Carson. He had a role on the TV show Mr. Belvedere and in the films Major League and its 2 sequels. In 2023, he began his 53rd season, 53 seasons of calling Brewers games, the second longest tenure among active Major League Baseball broadcasters. Oh, I'm sorry, DJ, Deej. And yes, Dadman is Lurky Turkey, and Scott Glenn played Alan Shepard in The Right Stuff. You are correct. And Bob Uecker was a funny human. He was. He still is. He's not dead. And he is probably still funny, I am sure. Our next person is Moonbin. He died at 25 years old. He's a South Korean singer, actor, dancer under the label Fantagio. He began as a trainee when he was in fifth grade, and at 18, he debuted as part of the South Korean boy group Astro. He participated in many TV variety shows, and in 2020, he was announced as one of the fashion models for the brand Nerdy Cafe. He and his bandmate Sanha successfully debuted as Astro's first subunit, Moonbeam and Sana. In 2021, he was added as a cast member for the second season of Kupang Plays Saturday Night Live Korea. In December 2022, he renewed his contract with Fantagio, and in April 19th, 2023, he was found dead at his home. And I say all that to say that on the surface, his life looked great, but he still was dealing with depression and stress and issues, and he chose to take his own life. And I really debated on whether to put him on here. But I did because I think it's so important. If there's anybody out there, and I said this yesterday also, if there's anybody out there dealing with depression or think that life is just too stressful um, to continue, please, please, please don't. Please reach out to a family member, a friend. If you don't have anyone else you can reach out to in the United States, 988 is the number you can dial to get help. Please, 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 as I said, taking your own life is a permanent solution for temporary problems. So please, I know that this is a positive show, but I also think that we need to deal with issues, and this is one of them. Thank you so much for letting me say that. And we have Theme Park Casual. Hello, hello, how are you? Let's see. And what do we have here? We have Alan Shepard was famous for peeing in his spacesuit and playing golf on the moon. You need to do a peeing astronaut build. I actually can buy an astronaut. Yeah, some of his things just a bit on the outside, just a bit outside. I must be in the front row. Well, Euchre loved that guy. Yes, you should still like him. He's still around. So we have some hellos and hellos. Um, so I'm so glad you're here. It is 49 minutes past the hour, 10:49 in my neck of the woods, which is the East Coast of the United States. And let's check out how our poll is doing. We have 12 votes with peanut brittle and divinity. Now, nope, I'm sorry. We have 13 votes because we have one on the Twitch side that can't vote over here, and he voted for peanut brittle. So we have peanut brittle in the lead, divinity second, and taffy and caramel are in third place. So thank you guys so much for voting in this poll. We have 5 people watching on the YouTube side. I appreciate that very much. And we have 4 people watching on the Twitch side. Thank you, thank you. Still not voting, but yes, Deej refuses to vote. If the antidote to poison was in one of those candies, he still would not eat it. So, or they still would not eat it. So pick which one you want. You guys try to persuade Deej where to vote. So yes. Now it's time for our silly memes for today. And let's see if you can figure out what they're about. Marriage is just texting each other memes from different rooms. That is so true. So, so true. Or texting, "Can you get me some water?" And you're right there sitting beside them. And thank you, Snortapoopus. Thank you. And Dead Man's like, "Yep, that's so true." Other couples, all sweetly sharing their Sunday. Us, don't touch my food. Hands Deej a loony, and Deej says, "I'm already a loon, Snort. That would be cannibalism." Yes. You see couples text each other from the same sofa. Yes. But this is so true of us. This is so true. When we first got married, I came from a large family, so I did not realize I did it until my dad told me. I put my arm around my plate so no one could eat my food. So you don't take food off my plate. No, no, no. And I don't take food off other people's plates. But yes, that is us. Every day I fall in with love with you more and more, except yesterday. Yesterday, you were pretty fucking annoying. I love you more each day except yesterday. You annoyed me yesterday. The love meter didn't go down, but it didn't go up. Whoops. So I always guard my food. No one touches my pickle. Oh. Yes, that's what it said, Deej. That's what it said. Yo, funking. Funking annoying. Oh, oh. I'm sorry, that just struck me as and I love it because we don't know which one is talking here. It could be either one, which is true. I know that I can be pretty annoying sometimes also. I tried not to pick any memes that bashed a spouse because, hey, that's not what it's about. That's not what it's about. Yes, you broke me. I'm broke. I'm stuck on laugh. My husband thinks I'm crazy, but I'm not the one who married me. Crazy is as crazy does. Oh. No, I don't I try not to. I try not to. Uh, especially when the other person isn't really I mean, he's in the chat, but he's working, and it's not fair. If I'm gonna do that, they need to be present so that they can defend themselves. We have 12 people watching. Well, thank you guys very much. 8 people on the YouTube side, and we have 4 people on the Twitch side. Appreciate that very much. Has the poll changed any? We have 14 votes now. Peanut Brittle is in the lead. Definity is second. Caramel and Taffy is third. Thank you guys very much for that. Let's see, what does our next meme say here? It is when you're trying to be mad at your spouse, but you know that in their own weird way, they are a good person and you're a little crazy sometimes. Spousing is a fine American tradition. Peg and Al, yes, we're the perfect spouse bashing couple. I agree with that. And Sort of Poopus asks, is it wrong that I look for dates when the women's mental hospital releases the inmates? No, I don't think so. Go for it. Oh, well, Dadman prefers to call it bantering, not bashing. No snort. It's right up there with finding a date at the nursing home. They really appreciate it. Oh, yes. I have this saying that I say sometimes, and especially if I get mad at Dad Man, I'm like, I can call him an asshole, but no one else is allowed to. I get mad when someone else criticizes Dad Man because no one else is allowed to do that but me. Okay, this is the one. This is the one husband bashing one I did because it is so true. This is my husband looking for anything in our house. I can tell him specifically where it's at, and he still does not see it. Something happened. Oh, yeah, I was having them look for a filter. And granted, I will say, I will give him this benefit of the doubt because he didn't know what it looked like. He was looking for something different. And I said, it's in the desk on the far left. And he's like, I don't see it. I don't see it. I'm like, it's right there. It's at the far left. And he's like, I don't see it. I don't see it. So I went there and it was right there, right in front. He goes, oh, I didn't know what it looked like. But I've asked him for scissors, for food in the refrigerator, can never find it. Never find it. I walk right there and it's right there. I do think that he looks blindfolded. As I get older, I'm believing that's a good thing and true snorter poop is. My dad always said girls are crazy and grown women are insane, except for Mrs. Yeah, you better duck. No, I'm just kidding. And that's a joke, folks. I am insane. I never said I wasn't. When someone insulted me, my ex used to agree with them. That's why she's my ex. Yeah, I don't uh blame him. And yes, no, it's not there. It could be literally I can look at it and it'd be literally right in front of him. I'm like, "It's right by your right hand." And he's like, "What? I don't see this." Oh, I've done that. I could this is the funniest thing I do, Snorter Poopers. Don't tell anybody else, okay? Shh, it's our secret. I could be talking to someone on the phone, and while I'm talking to them on the phone, I'm frantically looking for my phone because I can't find it. Yep, yep. Shh. Now, don't tell anybody Snorter Poopus, okay? That's our secret. Shh. Secret, that's right. Our secret. Shh, don't tell anybody. Well, our poll is still at 14 votes, so Peanut Brittle is still in the lead. I thank you all so much for that. Let's see. I don't know if I have another meme or not. Let me check. Oh, yes. I called information once because I couldn't find my socks. She told me they were behind the couch, and they were. Okay, this is so true. When me and the husband are trying to be cute, and then things get weird. It's like, "Ooh, stop, stop." Adesha, Snowproof asked Deej, "Did you figure out where the hidden camera was?" Doo, 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 doo. There used to be this show, and I felt it was so creepy. It was about a fashion show, and somebody would, like, nominate somebody to be on the show. It was 'cause say they had poor fashion or whatever. And then when they brought the person on, they, like, showed this hidden camera video, like, of them with their outfits out in public, and even, like, with it just was, like, in their house, in their bedroom, they had, like, put a hidden camera. I can't and I'm just like, "There's no way. There's absolutely no way." If that truly happened, I would be mortified because it's like, what video did they get? They surely had to tell people that that camera was there, but they made it look like it was, like, a hidden camera video. It was like I that show bothered me so much. It bothered me so much to just that one thing. It was like, "You can't do that. You can't put a camera in someone's house and not tell them." And that was the implication of the show, um, that they did it that way, but I can't believe they did. I can't because yes, that would be the fear, whatever you do in your bedroom should not be on a camera unless you get permission. So, yeah, that just it was oh gosh, I can't remember the name of the show, but it was like taking people who had bad fashion and supposedly making them 3 people, like, dressed them in different styles, and then you pick the one you liked. I wish I could remember, but it just bothered me that they showed that what looked like hidden camera video. Ugh, ugh, don't like that at all. Not at all. Well, it's 1 hour and 2 minutes into the show, 11:02 in my neck of the woods, and I am so glad you're here. Let's see, I don't know if Dadman can do it, um, but if you could throw, Theme Park Casuals link in the chat. Actually, let me do it because I can do it on both of them. Um, I think it's just very simple. Yeah. Guys, go over and, I got it. You guys go over and, check out Theme Park Casuals channel. Um, I need to learn how to do that as a shout out thing. Um, but, there might be an easy way, I don't know. So go out there and check out his channel. Um, he does theme park stuff. He does, Knott's Berry Farm, and he's done, Disneyland. I just watched some of his, show yesterday, and he takes you on the rides, and he he eats some of the different theme park foods, and it's really fun to, hear him talk about them. So, yeah, go over there if you haven't, checked him out before, do, and, subscribe to his channel. Very, very cool. Dadman's gonna have him on a show, coming up, I think, in the future, so that will be really cool also. But yeah, Theme Park Casual, go check them out. It is 1:04 into the show. We have 10 people watching. Thank you guys very much for that. And guess what time it is? Guess what time it is? It is time for celebrations. Psh, psh, psh. Fireworks going off. Yay, celebration time. And, Snorter Pooper says, "Dadman can do anything, he has the power." And Dadman goes, "Absolutely, absolutely, Snorter Poopus." And he goes, "Well, almost anything. He's still learning to pronounce his words." It depends on the words, but yes. So our celebrations today, what are we celebrating today? Let's see. What is our first one? Our first one is National Fun at Work Day. Wow. A good portion of your life is spent at work. So why shouldn't you have fun while you're there? Plan some fun activities that you can do at work, but make sure you get your boss's approval. It could be as simple as a lunch potluck or have a puzzle or game area in your break room. And according to David Hemseth and Leslie Yerkes, co-authors of 301 Ways to Have Fun at Work, says that organizations that integrate fun into their work have lower levels of absenteeism, greater job satisfaction, increased productivity, and less downtime. Yes, work isn't fun. I agree. Work is not necessarily fun. And some people say, I love to have fun at work, which is why I stayed home. Yes. But I think it's neat that businesses that have like little some like simple games, quick games that you can play like maybe during your lunch break if you can't leave the building. Um, some that have tossing water balloons at library patrons was always fun. Snort a poopus. Snort a poopus. But yeah, and our next one is National Bigwig Day. This holiday is about two things: having silly fun to get rid of your post holiday blues, and donating to a charity to make others people's lives better. National Bigwig Day may seem silly, but we all need some silliness to lighten up our lives every now and then. And however silly it may be, it helps support cancer patients by encouraging people across the nation to donate at least $1 to their favorite or charity cancer charity. It may not seem like much, but National Big Wig Day is not about giving big. It's about many people giving. Yes, you're a bad bear and you have a big wig, you wear it with your pirate costume or wear your big wig today and encourage people to donate to their favorite charity. And you light up my life. You give me. I can't believe I know that song. I can't believe I know that song. Stop. Now that song's in my head. Thanks, Deej. It's National Preschool Health and Fitness Day. Preschoolers spend this time, they build foundations and habits that will last a lifetime. So, today and every day, you should encourage your preschoolers to focus on health by encourage healthy eating and developing an active lifestyle. Ooh, scary amigo, amigo. Scary amigo, scary emoji. Scary amigo, emoji. How did I even go there? I'm gonna call them amigos from now on. That's a scary amigo, man. Emoji. Oh, you take their pudding cups. They get fitness tried to chase me down to get them back. Hey, whatever works. Whatever works. Oh, and here's another one. I never even thought of this. National Activity Professional Day. Oh, wait, we gotta go. Before we do this one, I never liked preschool or kindergarten, as we called it. I hated taking naps. What the hell was I thinking? I know. I told my kids when they were little, I said, listen, I said, take a nap. You're going to appreciate it later. Appreciate that nap. Fun at work, what's that like? A lot of people apparently don't know. Hey, OT, thank you for stopping by. Good morning to you. I'm so glad you're here. Try to vote in the poll before you leave. Ooh, we have 14 votes. Peanut Brittle's still in the lead. Actually, we have 15 votes because of the one on Twitch. Peanut Brittle's still in the lead. Divinity second. Caramel is third, and Taffy is fourth. I'm so happy when all of them get votes. National Activity Professional Day. This is actually in honor of the people in nursing homes that coordinate the activities for the residents there, whether it be playing a game, singing. Um, Thank you. Thank you for voting. I was as someone who doesn't no longer has a job, invite me when y'all actually have fun at work. D still refuses to vote. And OT says, actually, I have had taffy, I think. It must not have been much of a impression if you don't even remember. I have had stuff like that. I think I've had that. And D says, find a professional and pay to have some activity. Nope, go to take a nap. Not that type of activity professional. And Snorter Pooper says, what about inactivity professionals? We don't honor them. We do not. But yeah, say thank you, especially if you have somebody that is in a nursing home. Thank them uh, for giving stuff for the residents to do. Bye. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. Yes, Laffy Taffy, which actually has jokes on it. I just finally figured that out this Halloween. I am so slow. I don't understand what that means. Explain to me. Explain to me. Snorter Poopus is good at planning an activity. We're going to have a nap, then we're going to get up and roll over, and then we're going to have a snooze. And then we'll take and we will have a minute of kind of yawning and stretching, and then we're going to go into our actual sleeping time. And Deja's writing in a vote cheesecake. Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. You're okay on that, Mrs. It's hard to find those jokes because sometimes they're in such tiny print. Yes, okay, the hubbub. Okay, I got it. I'm sorry. Oh, yes, for the activity professional day. Oh, I got it now. Ah, the dessert or oh my gosh, or scantily clad women. Dessert. I just didn't know the abbreviation. I'm so innocent. I am so innocent. Oh, I meant the Laffy Taffy. Oh, the jokes on the Laffy Taffy. I'm going, okay. You meant the Laffy Taffy. See, I'm just like totally oblivious. Oh, they all can be funny. Oh, goodness. We need to get off of Activity Professional Day. Our next one is National Peanut Brittle Day. That's why we had the poll today. Today is the day to enjoy the sweet, crunchy confection known as peanut brittle. To make peanut brittle, you caramelize sugar or corn syrup, and then you add nuts. You pour it on a flat marble surface to let it harden, and then you break it up into pieces, and then you eat it. And it's yummy good. You got those taste of the peanuts, and then that kind of the uh, rich kind of. I don't like saying the word burnt, but that just that flavor of the caramelized sugar. Mm-mm-mm. Yummy good. Speaking of National Peanut Brittle Day, let's see what's going on here. Yay, Peanut Brittle is winning. I'm so glad Peanut Brittle's winning for National Peanut Brittle Day. Divinity's second, Caramel's third, and Taffy is in fourth place. Oh, goodness. I gotta say, the reason I thought you were talking about the other one is because I didn't understand it, and then you went, "You're okay." It's hard to I don't know how I equated that with that other comment. Um, and cheesecake is in 5th place. I feel bad for peanut allergies. Yes, there's so much good stuff that's peanuts. I agree. For those that have peanut allergies, it is really bad. Now, our next one is where our memes came from. It is National Spouses Day. And I got this from nationalcalendarday.com because I really liked how they said it. Dedicated to recognizing spouses everywhere, this observant reminds us to take the time for our mate. From being thankful for the fulfillment and security of a long term relationship to the boost of morale and well being provided by spouses. There are many reasons to celebrate. This day is a time to show your spouse that you care and appreciate all of the things that he or she does for you and the home. Life gets busy, and we can often take for granted how our spouses improve our life. Pay a heartfelt thankful, a, prepare a heartfelt thank you or compliment the love of your life. Since this day is a non gift giving day, spend time together and reconnect. And don't forget to say, I love you. So love you, Dad man. Happy Spouses Day. And we have Emily Gangadine. Hello, hello to you. I'm so glad you're here today. And she's like, snort up boopas. And Atwood says, I'm not even allergic and I hate anything with nuts or almost in it. Well, then don't eat them. I understand. Some people just do not like nuts at all. And we have a hello to Emily. So glad you're here today. We have a poll on the YouTube side. I hope you voted on it. It's most likely to eat which one of these? Taffy, peanut brittle, caramel, or divinity. We have 7 people over on the YouTube side with how many likes do we have? Let me see. We have 12 likes. Thank you guys very much for that. Um, And we have 6 people over on the Twitch side. Wow. Thank you guys so much for that. We are an hour 19 into the show, 11:19 in my neck of the woods, which is the East Coast of the United States. Um, and welcome. Oh, no, no, no. We will not. We will not. Not today. Yesterday, Saint Dwinewin Day in Wales was gift day. Today is not gift day. Sometimes I feel like a nut, sometimes I don't because, um, George has nuts and nouns don't. I like nuts. You are what you eat. And meow. Very good. National spouse is a you're on the west coast of the east coast. Yes, you are. So confusing. Now people need to figure out where you're at. Our next day is International Environment Education Day. It's observed all over the world in the hopes of improving the relationship between our fellow humans and nature itself. It seeks to identify and find solutions to certain environmental issues, both globally and locally. So, International Environmental Education Day. If I am what I eat, then that explains why I eat Fruity Pebbles so much. Oh, goodness, goodness. And the next one is International Customs Day. Customs is the official department of the government that is responsible for collecting tariffs and duties, as well as controlling the flow of goods that come in and out of a country. International Customs Day acknowledges and celebrates the people who work hard to keep the goods flowing as imports and exports between countries all across the world. I watched this one show where the customs people, they're checking out their other people's stuff that they bring in, and oh my gosh, it is crazy how some people try to smuggle stuff in. I said duties, that's right. I said duties. And Stoner Poopus is doing my best for the environment. You eat as many of those farting cows as you can. And I will say it again, duties, yes. But I watch that show where they, or I watch them on YouTube, and where how people try to smuggle stuff in, and it is insane. And how they find them, they can look and the shoe sole looks too thick, or um, they're just acting strange. And when they ask questions, they can't answer them properly. Um, and oh my gosh, it's insane. But then when I came back from England, gosh, years and years and years ago, I I was coming back from England, and my suitcase was literally held together by a belt. I was very looked very I hate using the word, but hippie-ish. I just, kinda looked like I should be smuggling something in, I'll just leave it at that. And I had I met someone on the plane who was coming from England, and he was going to another flight or something, and I don't know where I think I was going to another flight too, but whatever. No, I was actually, at where I was supposed to be, and I walked right through customs, never got stopped, never declared anything that I brought back or nothing. And I just kinda walked through. I didn't even realize I walked through customs until it was over, and I was like, "Oh, crap, I walked through customs." That was multiple, multiple years ago. Custom agent, "You can't bring that elephant into the country." "Me, why not? I paid for its seat." I seen a van made out of weed smuggled in once. They threw a big joint in with some nuns. I don't get that unless it's very just you're being very specific. Yes, I was a sussy baka, sucky I was yes, I was sussy, I was suspect, and they just let me walk through. I guess I acted like I knew what I was doing. And our last one today oh, oh, it's the Cheech and Chong? Okay. I have that movie, but I haven't watched it. I watched it long, 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 long time ago, so I don't remember anything. So I will have to watch that again. And it also is Lotus 123 Day. Before Microsoft Excel, there was a spreadsheet program that dominated the market. In 1970s, Lotus 123 was developed. It was a three-in-one tool that combined spreadsheets, charting, and basic database functionality. It was much faster than the previously available VisiCalc, and it also had better features and let people multitask. This took IBM to the top of the market, and it made 150 million the first year and almost 157 million the next year. But then the next year, right after that, Microsoft Excel was introduced, and the popularity of Lotus 123 started to decline. In 2012, IBM, which took over Lotus, retired the brand. But Lotus 123 Day, the first big spreadsheet thing made for the computer. Yes, this is one for Dadman and all those other accountants out there. Lotus 123 Day. That is all of our celebrations for today. We have 13 people watching. Well, thank you guys very much. We have 5 people watching on the Twitch side, and we have 6 people watching on the YouTube side. So that is not 18. That is not 13 people. I don't know where they get that from. Maybe it's the 2 little bots over there that they're counting. So let's see how we're doing. How is our voting doing over here? Oh, come on. Oh, we have 16 votes. Peanut Brittle still in the head with Divinity and Caramel in second and Taffy in third. Thank you all very much for that voting. So it is now 27 minutes past 11 o'clock in my neck of the woods, the East Coast of the United States. I'm on the East Coast of the United States, the actual true East Coast of the United States. And I am so glad you all are here today. I cannot believe that we have 14 people watching, so we must have some lurkers around. Thank you so much for that. If you are lurking and have not liked or subscribed on my YouTube side, I would appreciate that very much if you would. And if you have not, if you're on the Twitch side and have not joined the channel, I would appreciate if you do that. I have 80 followers on Twitch right now and 149 on YouTube. Trying to make that a uh, even 150. So hopefully that will happen soon. So thank you very much all for that. So it is now that time of the show, 21 hour and 29 minutes into the show, where it is time for me to start my shameless promotions. So here we go. My first shameless promotion is blocking out the boredom. I'm bored, so let's build something. Follow me on Twix at MDadmanWalking55 for the time of these impromptu build streams. Also, you're watching the show Morning Musings with Mrs. Dadman Walking. They're at 10 a.m. daily. I will say I am not going to have a show on Sunday. I am driving up to pick up my oldest, and I will be on the road at that time driving, so I cannot even do the show from the passenger seat. So there will be no show on Sunday. Going to attempt to do one on Monday before we leave to come back here. It all depends on how the timing goes. So I am hoping to still do one on Monday. Also, if you would like to support the channel, you can at Ko-fi, ko-fi.com, Mrs.DadmanWalking55. No punctuation after the Mrs. You can do a one-time or a monthly donation there. Also, I have a wish list that is uh, privacy first, which means I don't know your information, you don't know my information, but we can give and we can send and receive gifts. I have sent gifts, it is real easy to do, and I have received gifts, and that's really, really fun. And some of the gifts that I have received are the peeing bear from Daisy Blossom and Stunning and Brave Megatron. Well, I actually did a build last Sunday doing the peeing bear with Stunning while he built the T-Rex skull from Jurassic Park Lego set. And that T-Rex was very, very naughty. It was stealing Stunning's Pepsi. Shame, shame on it. But yes, I have built one of these. I have built Wizzy. I still have Tinkles and Oopsie to build. Tinkles is coming in the mail. I'm hoping someone will gift me Oopsie so that we can do my little scenario that I want to do, and it will be fun. So thank you for that. Also, we have the Big Ben and Stonehenge builds from Daisy and Liam. I'm trying to coordinate a time with them to so that they can watch this build. Um, but sometimes life happens, and I am still waiting to do that. But once I do, I will build the other one afterwards. So yes, thank you, Daisy and Liam, for these wonderful builds. Builds that I have already done. I have done the Starry Night with Squeaky M. It was such a pleasure to do that build. Um, and also the Destiny 2 Advent Calendar Ghost skin, gingerbread skin, which I did with Atwood, and that was a blast. Had fun doing those builds, and I'm hoping to be able to do some more soon that other people have gifted. Also, I have live streams and VODs, youtube.com at Mrs.DadmanWalking55, Twitch TV, Mrs. Dadman Walking, no punctuation, no numbers, and my streaming schedule on Twix at MDadmanWalking. I have a lot of different addresses, so you can either go to YouTube or Twitch to the About page. Underneath there, I have listed all my hyperlinks from my Ko-fi, Throne, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, or Twix, as I like to call it. Thank you, Castle, for that. Um, and you can find them all there. I just totally lost my train of thought. You can totally find them there. So, yes, I like to thank everybody who is here. Uh, you didn't miss much, just my shameless promotions. Devin was asking what he missed. He had a phone call, not much. So let's check out our poll. I'm going to go ahead and close our poll in 5 seconds. We have 16 votes. If you want to vote and you haven't, please do. If you're on the Twitch side and you haven't voted yet, please let me know. Um, and I am going to let the Twitch side know that I am going to be doing a raid. And I'm typing out something for you to copy. It's going to be Miss Dadman Walking, rating with positive vibes and maybe cookies and maybe snacks. So I'm going to post this over on the Twitch side only, which is a really cool feature this has now. I spelled positive wrong. P-O-T-I. I spelled it positivity. So I'm gonna post this here now so you guys copy this and be ready when we go over there, um, to, post that so that they know who is rating. Um, I'm going to have to, I'm gonna end the poll now. Let me end the poll. Gotta remember all this stuff I gotta do before the end of the show. So we're ending the poll. The winner is most likely to eat peanut brittle, uh, then caramel and divinity tied for second, and then taffy is third. Thank you all so much for participating in that um, poll. I am now going to do my close, but I'm going to ask everybody on Twitch to wait because after I close, I'm going to do a raid and then I will end the stream. So, everybody on the Twitch side, if you've copied what I posted there, let me make sure it actually posted. Yes. So, get ready to copy that. I'm going to go ahead and do my ending, and then I'm going to mute myself, and then I will go over to the Twitch side and do that raid. So, and then I will end the stream. So don't leave after I say goodbye. We're going to do the raid. Okay, so here we go. I will see you all next time. And remember to be kind, to show love, and you're not promised tomorrow. So go to bed each night with no regrets. And most of all, I wish you all peace. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow at 10. Bye bye. Twitch side, let's get ready to. We're going to raid in about 5 seconds. Let's raid.